In every corner of the world, crimes are committed that defy logic, vanish without answers, or echo through generations. From unsolved disappearances to chilling confessions, we go beyond the headlines, across borders, across time, to uncover the stories they tried to bury. Welcome to Crime Beyond Borders, where every case has a passport and the truth doesn't stop at the border. Subscribe now, because justice has no boundaries. A young RAF gunner walks alone through the quiet streets of Bury St Edmunds. It's the early hours of a September morning. He's drunk, he's carefree, and then he vanishes. No witnesses, no CCTV of him leaving, no clues, just silence. This is the baffling case of Corrie McKeague, an ordinary night out that turned into one of the UK's most perplexing disappearances. Was it a tragic accident or something far more sinister? Corrie McKeague was a 23-year-old airman in the Royal Air Force, stationed at RF Honington in Suffolk, England. Described by friends and family as energetic, funny, and social, Corrie was well-liked and active, especially on social media. On the night of September 23, 2016, Corrie drove into Bury St Edmunds for a night out. He visited several pubs and clubs, ending up at Flex nightclub. He was noticeably intoxicated, reportedly consuming a significant amount of alcohol throughout the night. At 1:20 a.m., he was asked to leave the club due to his drunken state. CCTV footage shows him wandering the town alone afterward. Here's what we know, minute by minute. At 1:20 a.m., Corrie leaves Flex nightclub. Between 1:20 and 3 a.m., he is seen wandering around the town center, occasionally stumbling and even sleeping briefly in a doorway. At 3:25 a.m., the last confirmed CCTV sighting shows Corrie entering a refuse area behind a Greg's Bakery in Brent Govel Street. This area is key. It's surrounded by buildings and only accessible via a single route. But here's the mystery. There is no footage of Corrie ever leaving. Despite extensive CCTV coverage, no one sees Corrie exit the loading area. He simply disappears. As soon as Corrie is reported missing by his RAF base and family, a massive search begins. Police pull CCTV from over 1,000 hours of footage, interview dozens of people, and launch physical searches in the area. Nothing turns up. Then an intriguing theory emerges. A bin lorry was recorded entering the same loading area at 4:19 a.m., less than an hour after Corrie entered. The vehicle collected a 116-kilogram load of rubbish, much heavier than usual. Could Corrie have climbed into the bin, perhaps to sleep off his drunkenness, and been accidentally crushed in the waste collection? Police believe this is the most likely explanation. However, searches of landfill sites yielded no body, despite months of excavation and millions of pounds spent. Corrie's mother, Nicola Urquhart, rejected the theory at first, believing her son had been abducted. She argued that Corrie would not have climbed into a bin, citing his military discipline and survival instincts. The case gained national attention. Corrie's phone was tracked traveling at high speed from Bury to Barton Mills, the exact route the bin lorry took. However, police couldn't track the phone beyond that point. It disconnected. Even more mysterious, in the weeks after Corrie's disappearance, there were delays in the waste company reporting the bin weight, and police initially believed the bin held just 11 kilograms, not 116. This mistake led to a crucial delay in focusing on the landfill theory. Meanwhile, Corrie's private life came under scrutiny. It emerged he had been using dating apps, had a girlfriend, and was expecting a child from another woman. But none of this led to credible foul play leads. By 2018, Suffolk police formally concluded that Corrie most likely died in the bin lorry, calling it a tragic accident. In 2022, an inquest was finally held. After a 2-week hearing, the coroner ruled that Corrie died from compression asphyxia in a bin lorry after climbing into a commercial waste container while drunk. No one was ever charged, and there was no evidence of third-party involvement. Corrie's family, particularly his mother, accepted the verdict with heartbreak, though questions still remain for many. So what really happened that night? Did Corrie McKeague, in a moment of drunken confusion, climb into a bin and suffer a tragic fate? Or was something more sinister at play, something that slipped through the cracks? What we do know is this: Corrie vanished in a town center covered by CCTV, with no clear exit, no witnesses, and no definitive answer for years. And for many, that remains the most haunting part of the mystery. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dive crime stories every week. Leave a comment below. Do you think Corrie's disappearance was a tragic accident? Or do you believe there's more to this story? Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.